this is Dunn, and welcome back to Can I Lope 10 Days with No Fire. This is our third part. I think we're still only on like day 2 or 3. These smaller parts, it's going to be a little bit of an exercise to figure out, what estimate various times and how long that's going to take. So let's see, if we look at... I've got the controller today. I can switch to the mouse if I need to. It's so weird. This says 4 days, but then if you go down here, it'll say 2 days. I think it's close to 3 days. The eternal blizzards are going on, as always. Now, one of the things that I want to start with is reminding myself to wait to eat my food until my thirst has gone to 0, or to try to time that better. Particularly the salty food. So I think I could safely eat like one of the pork and beans right now, because that's going to raise my thirst, or lower my thirst. I don't know how you would say that. It actually does make you thirsty, the pork and beans. It doesn't give you liquid. Alright, so we are not in daytime yet. And one thing that's definitely holding true is the weight. The weight has been fantastic. I probably can drop these gloves. I'm not likely to need leather for anything, which is kind of the only reason to keep the driving gloves once you've found anything better. We can drop these cans. We don't need them. I mean, if we're going to be light, we should lean into it. Rocks are important. Do I have a better hat? I mean, the toque has got to be better. Yeah, why am I using these things? Alright, let's see. What does the little hat weigh? 0.1. Not a lot. These are all 0.1. Driving gloves probably weigh 0.1. I never looked at weight too much. I don't know why I have this book. We're not going to read that. The lantern fuel I actually want because I desperately want to find a lantern or will never get out of Pleasant Valley. Unless I bite the bullet and head over to Blackrock. Possible. Long curve, I think, is what takes you there. So, this is the number that's the most important here, is the thirst, the water. I believe we have hit every toilet in Pleasant Valley. The farmhouse has 2. The bingo parlor has 1. The house across the street from the bingo parlor has 1. And I think that's it. We haven't done the plane crash, which is what I'm kind of heading towards. Mostly to find more food and more clothing. Better clothing. Our clothing is decent, though. This is not bad. I might drop this vest. That's ½ pound. This is not as good against the wind. I mean, we're definitely good. Yeah, let's drop that one. We can keep a few lighter items to harvest for cloth if we need to. I really don't see the value of keeping this, but they're so light that I guess I don't care. Alright, we probably could sleep a bit more.
Man, I could use a drink.
1 more hour will get rid of the rest of our... Just gotta find these. Once I find a bed of some sort. Curtain. I guess I could take the curtain if I can find it. I know this is very exciting to look at visually. Bed. I saw it. What am I looking at? It's so hard to get your bearings. Guess I could use the can or something. Use this. Okay, that is a window. That is a wall. Okay, so if I... These are the windows, and this should be a curtain. Yep. Take that. Okay, now that we are at 0 thirst, I can safely eat these chips without wasting any liquid. You don't go into thirst debt, fortunately. Might as well just top it off, right? I mean, No point in carrying this stuff around. Right, we've got all that. Food is low, but you know, the other thing is that Pleasant Valley has a ton of cattails. We need to make sure we don't miss that opportunity. Okay, so let's get our bearings again inside the very dark room. Or the let's leave cabin. So the bed, I think, is over in the corner. Don't have this place memorized. There's only one place I can find my way in and out of in the dark, or find my way around in the dark, and that's Camp HQ. Okay, this is a desk. I guess we can get the other curtain. We'll be needing lots of bandages, I have a feeling. Bed. There we go. We'll take thirst damage, but now we can safely drink. Okay, so let's see. That looks like 2 hours. Fingers crossed the storm goes away. No, of course not. Why would that happen? Okay, let's see if we can find our way out of here. Curtain, shelf, shelf. Leave cabin. There we go. And any kind of visibility at all. There is a rope, but it's a rope climb that leads to another rope climb. This is terrible. I'm not going to go out of this. I will find more productive things to do with my time. Okay. Why are we carrying this gut around? It's cured. I guess. I'll allow it. Okay, the hat is at a... This we could definitely work on. 55% on the toque. I thought we had waited out the storm. Trick you sometime. We got visibility, that's what I wanted. I'm not even going to get fancy with this. I'm just going to head the way I kind of know. Ignoring sticks. It's ridiculously cold. I don't think I want to do much sprinting. I think I want to preserve as much stamina as I can so that we can get a very full day of looting. We've got the entire plane and the cave and the basement, whatever you call it, down there. The trick will be staying warm. This part is going to be a little dicey, I think. There's like the thingamabobber down here. Is this going to have anything? It's Loper. There's probably not going to be anything down here. That I want.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, we've got some Burbank. Now that's actually good news because we don't need to cook this to eat it. But we have no way to get it. So it's not good news. And the storm is deciding to reassert itself. Now I struggle on this one a bit. Just the very first part of this I struggle on. This is why when people are like, oh, Dunn, you're a Loper. No, I don't think so, because I don't have the map knowledge. To go exactly where I want to go and not get lost. Okay, we got it, though. I'm really enjoying this series. At this point, I have no idea if it will be successful. I have lots of other ideas. other things that I can lope for 10 days doing. So if this one is successful and you want to see more, let me know. I mean, the most successful thing, you know, the best success criteria is, you know, entertainment/education. Did you learn something from watching it? Did it give you an idea? And did you have a good time? That's, you know, then it's successful. We get to define success for ourselves. It's one of the gifts of being human. Alright, now at this point I have to be careful because there is a bear and I have no plan. What would I do? Not sure. Look for something to climb up, maybe. Maybe that. I probably wouldn't be able to sprint to it. But at least we have a lot of sprint. Look at our sprint meter, it's huge. Okay, maybe we can warm up here. There is a bed here. I was not sure. That's very, very valuable to know. Why did I pick up that firewood? Pure instinct. It is not warm back here. That's very disappointing. Drop the firewood. Would we be warm if we slept? The answer is no. So we continue on. This tree is a good option to run to, I'm thinking. I think I want to get to the cave. Not the cave, I want to get to the basement. There's more plain to search back there. I'd like to run through here and then get to the basement. There's a wolf we're almost certain to have to deal with. Quite empty. One thing I should have done is try to keep track, like keep a running tally of fire sources we've seen and left. I think we've had two match finds. I think that's it though. I'm not sure I've seen a flare. Maybe. That's a good one. We'll take that. Nobody over here? The time-consumingness of going through all these. Versus the likelihood that I find anything. I was watching a video yesterday about a flight many years ago out of Hawaii where the cargo door just opened right in the middle of flight and sucked a whole row of seats out, and quite horrifying.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sure we're not missing anything amazing back here. Well, I've ever looked up here, but there isn't anything here. Maybe there is on Voyager. Okay, my only weapon is a rock. Like to get eyes on him before he gets eyes on us. He's not over here. Should be answering. I don't hear him answering the call. Interesting. Okay. Firewood I don't need. Soup I can eat. You know what I wanted the most? A lantern. I think I'm gonna get it.
I think I can use this.
Might be an upgrade. These were warm. That is of no use. That looks like all she wrote. Alright, let's take a look at our finds here. We got some gene. Mittens that are not better. I think, oh, these are better. These will drop. These will drop. I don't know. I might want to keep the gloves just in case I ever need to repair the boots. Now that I think about it. Boy, this is a letdown. Trying to think of places I've seen lanterns. We can't go wandering around too much. It's possible that there would be a lantern at the opening of the cave. I'm thinking the cave to Coastal. Winding River is another option. The cave to Coastal is a striking distance from Pleasantville. Whereas, I guess the Winding River one is striking distance from not Skeeters. We're in Skeeters. The antenna, whatever the hell that is. What is it? Oh, I haven't mapped anything. No, you can make the map. I could look at the map locations. What the hell with it? I'll come up with it later. Later on, my brain. This is what happens as you get older. Is there's a piece of information that's right behind a door, and you just can't open the door to get it. It taunts you. So right now, I'm just gonna hang out. New pants, decent but not amazing shape. Let's repair those. Probably need to be gathering cattails as we go. Heading down the river will take us back to... Now, the other option is to head back towards Timberwolf Mountain to check the blind. There's a decent chance there's nothing there, though, and if there isn't anything there, we've already looted everything else around there. Don't feel like that's a good use of our time. We need to get to Coastal or Mystery Lake. Coastal is by miles the better option. So much more water in coastal. All right. So, I think the plan, because it's not like, I mean, I don't know Blackrock, but I'm not gonna survive getting a Blackrock, I don't think. So the plan is to go to coastal. So we need to head back to Pleasantville. So we need to do that probably in a series of jumps. We need good visibility. So let's start with that. We'll either make the farmhouse or the barn our next target. This is not the visibility I was hoping for. Quite a bit not what I wanted. Thanks, Pleasant Valley. Nothing. Yowza. Time of day. I could hop down the 2 rope climbs, but I might not make it to Draft Dodgers. I might not find it. I think it's to the right of the second rope climb. I'm gonna repair something, and then I might take a shot at that. Our most impactful repair option. Probably the plaid shirt. So much for the storm going on. I never noticed the pork and beans has twice the calories of the tomato soup. I never noticed that before. They're the same weight? Yeah, they weigh the same. So, pork and beans way better than tomato soup. I guess that's counterbalanced by... No, you can heat both of them up. It's counterbalanced by nothing. Alright, go ahead and eat this. Get a little liquid out of it, too. I think... Yes. So the tomato soup gives you liquid. Pork and beans takes it away, which I never paid attention to before. Alright, I guess we're going to try to make it to Draft Dodgers, and I'll regret it. We'll try. I may turn back. I will put that out right now. I may turn back. Depends on if I can even find the rope climb. Ooh, that was helpful. Peaches, I'm pretty sure, will give me water too. I don't need the tools. Can the rope climb over here? Maybe there is no... No, there is. There is. Isn't there? Lack of confidence in my voice is strong. There it is. Okay. We don't have to worry about being overburdened anyway. And it isn't 2 rope climbs, it's just 1. I was confusing that with something else. Again, back to map knowledge. I'm not there yet. It's okay. Oh no, it is 2. It is 2. This is probably a very unnecessary rope climb. It's probably extremely goatable. Here's the part I'm nervous about. Am I gonna find Draft Dodgers? I think it's this way.
Freezing.
It's such a tiny little building. And I don't have a strong sense of, oh, I got it, of how long that was supposed to take. I got lucky there. But I'll take it. I'll take luck. I will always take luck. I will never say no to luck. Alright. Grab these curtains. And these. Grab an hour here. Hope the storm goes away. Wow, I got really lucky there. We're not fully warm, but I'm not going to wait. Yeah, I got the visibility. Let's roll. It's not great visibility, but it's decent. I have my rock out. I'm so excited for the patch, the update that's coming, where I will see her mitten instead of her bare skin when that's not what she's wearing right now. Well, I mean, I guess she's always wearing her bare skin. I think you know what I'm trying to say. The urge to sprint is strong, and I am resisting. Sprint does nothing for me in this scenario. Alright, we're targeted at the barn. That's fantastic. I know right where the barn is. Gives me time to look for a few cattails. We might even, with this weather, I say screw the barn. Let's see if we can go down the river and get to Pleasantville that way. And grab just as many cattails as we can on the way. I mean, it's not like the weather's going to change. What are the chances of that? On this part. Just realized I was gripping the controller like super tight. Just very, very intense right now. Because I have no defense against anything I run into. My only option is to run away. There is a cave on the river. Doubt it has anything in it, but... There's like a little campground too, but... I don't fully remember how to get there. And there's 3 strikes. 2 strikes or... something strikes. I don't know about that one either, though. I still feel that our real goal is to get out of Pleasant Valley. I'm just looking for that lantern. I'm going to take this temperature gift while I have it. I'm tempted to poke over here quick. I think this maybe is where the campsite is. See if I'm right. Like a little picnic area. No. This is not it. Okay, never mind. That was a fool's errand. Very well. We got a few cattails out of the deal. I guess we'll take that. Again, the temptation to sprint is strong. Part of it is because right now I'm moving in weather where I can see. I cut through the birch bark forest, but I feel like it's too risky. I know that bear is up. We saw him. So, can I get through the mine to coastal without a light source? Is it possible? I don't think so. I'm almost tempted to test it on, like, another save, so that I don't waste all your time with me fumbling around in the dark and eventually dying. I think I might have dropped those. Yep. I got my ears peeled, listening for the borks. Another good music track. ELD's atmosphere setting music is just so good. I think there's a cave coming up. I mean, I really thought the farmhouse was going to give me a lantern. I'm worried somebody's going to put in the comments that they saw it there. I miss them sometimes. They look like such a natural part of the background that I sometimes don't see them. There's a bed in here. And it's warm. Wow. I need to remember that. River Cave has a bed and it's warm. I can't afford to stay here right now because the weather is too good to not keep moving. But it is interesting. Up ahead is a bent tree. When I was first starting to play The Long Dark, which I pretty much exclusively played on Twitch, Peach B would tell me to look for the bent trees, and they don't always point exactly at the thing you're supposed to go look at, but that the bent trees were the developers kind of saying, hey, there's an interesting thing around here. And I've never forgotten it. Probably some cattails over there. I think I'm pretty close to Pleasantville. Not as many as I hope.
I could eat a horse. That seemed a lot, because I love horses.
So my plan is to just get to the bingo parlor. God, more Burbank that I can't frickin' loot. And I don't know. I'm hoping maybe there'll be a lantern at the entrance to the mine. Boy, that would be awful nice. I'm not sure what else to do. I've never had a lantern be this important, so that's a fun, you know, aspect of this challenge. It's neat when you try something that changes the paradigms for you. Like if you do a game where you turn regen off, it changes how you play. You know, because if you can't get condition back for in any way, then you play differently.
God, I need to find some place to escape this cold.
This is making me play differently because it's making me much more avoidant of predators and very, very focused on water. But also, I'm stuck without a light source. And the only light source, you know, that... I mean, technically it does have fire, but it's not considered a heat or light source. It's the lantern. Does the lantern give off heat? Actually, I wonder if that's true. I've never checked. These torches give off a little heat. If we ever find one, I'll check the ambient temperature and then I'll turn it on. But it looks like we're going to manage to do this without getting too cold. That's a long, you know, going from in Pleasant Valley, going from Draft Dodgers all the way to Pleasantville without getting cold is pretty, I'm pretty happy with that result. I think we're going to get cold for like a second or two. We'll do another run through the Pleasantville houses just to make sure I didn't miss anything. We can check down here.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Yeah, you're fine, Astrid. You're a tough girl. You got this. Me and Astrid have been through a lot. Some of the people that I let look at this series early just to give me feedback on it commented on how it's a different vibe when you're streaming or when you're playing offline versus playing online. And it's definitely true. It's interesting. Hey, dude, you don't have a lantern, do you? You got nothing. It's definitely true. I mean, there's not that, you know, kind of reaction stuff that you're doing with the chat. I think I maybe commented on this in the last part, too. If so, apologies for the repeat. Don't scare me like that, you freaking deer. Sounded like there was an 8-foot duck behind me, ready to kill me. How dare there not be? What is that? I don't think I've ever heard that noise.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Spray paint. Stupid spray paint, man. It's like such an insult when I find it. I mean, it has its uses, but... I'm almost always hoping for something better. Alright, we are really gonna eyeball this place.
I need to find food.
You're good, Astrid. I got food for you. Don't you worry about that. We got this. The other thing that's funny, if you stream The Long Dark, is that you often have different runs going at the same time. And I'm sure this is true for people who don't stream it also. And so you can get your runs confused. Like, well, did I go here? Did I do that? I can't remember. Is that this playthrough? Give me a lantern. Well, I think we could at least run up to the entrance. See if there's one there. And kind of use that as our stopping point for this one. So, I'm going to have to warm up to do that. See. I'll eat the peaches. I'm also out of coffee. Alright, let's grab an hour to warm up, and hopefully the weather lets us leave. Pleasant Valley, though. Sounds decent. We're gonna give it a shot. This does not look great, weather-wise. I have been across the road here. Now, there is sometimes a wolf here. If he's here, I don't know that I have an option besides turning around and heading back. Then, of course, there's the bear that you can run into on the way to the road, I think. I don't know if he turns around before he gets to the road. Yeah, I don't hear this guy. I think we've checked this car. We didn't check the trunk. Wasn't anything in it anyway. We're actually warm in the car. This weather sucks a lot. Now, did we go in here? Yeah, the weather may be making a decision for me. We have not been in here. Interesting.
I need to find food.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. No, what you're saying is that you want to find food. You have food. What you need to do is find a lantern. Now, there might be another toilet here, though. I've always loved the framed picture of pancakes with the heart behind it. It just always cracks me up.
I'll take it.
I will not take that. Drop that tea. No, drop it. Drop it. Do have a bathroom. Alright, the urgency to get out of Pleasant Valley went down a little bit. Like, as to how soon we need to do it. Really would like to head up, though. Don't know that that weather's gonna work for me. Not much here, but the water by itself made it worth it. That was it, though, huh? Yeah, that was it. Bridge. Alright, we may come back here. Oh, this is not good. This is not the kind of weather I want to do this in. A freaking fuse. I thought it was a flashlight, because I just realized a flashlight would get this done too. Oh, wait, no, the flashlight only works during the aurora. This is definitely a what the hell am I doing moment. And I don't dare sprint, because I don't want to run out of enough stamina to come back, if I need to. Because basically, this is a big gamble that there's going to be a lantern by the entrance of the mine. I mean, what are the chances of that? This little run always is shorter in my head than it is in reality. Yeah,
Did I say
we're in
I hate being cold?
full-blown blizzard
Really
now.
do.
And I think it's enough to send me back. Yeah. I don't like where this is going. I think I will head back, spend the night in Pleasantville. We'll figure this out on the next part. Too risky. The chance that what we're looking for is up there is low. So I don't want to, you know, throw the runaway on that.
Oh, so cold.
I know, Astrid. I'm sprinting now because now it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere else tonight. It's home. Now, we have to find our way to the bed, though. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know how this is supposed to help me.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Using the windows as a frame of reference is way better. All right. So the first thing I want to do is eat these terrible sardines. Okay. Shockingly, we survived that. Give me the soup. That should be enough to sleep. Give me a drink. We should still be over 3 liters of water. Yeah, we are. Give me 9 hours. Well, if we had a flashlight, we could have used the Aurora. Alright. Well, let's take a look at our timetable here. Day 3. I think we're probably pretty close to day 4. And I'm going to take this save. And that's where we're at. So you know what? We're not dead yet. We are stuck in Pleasant Valley until we find either a lantern, or we figure out how to get through the cave without one, or the mine without one. But that's going to do it for this one. I really appreciate the support of the series. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed, you want to give it a like, you want to comment or subscribe, all those YouTube things do very much help me. That's going to do it for me for tonight, or today, or for whenever you're watching it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.